Hey guys, it's Frank from Cruising with Wheels. Welcome to today's bit of trivia. Find out all the crazy and weird things that maybe you didn't know in this episode of Did You Know That? First on the list, did you know that currently there are well over 800,000 TV shows from the major networks, cable, and streaming services? That's up from 625,000 from 2 years ago. And during the 2 years of the pandemic, we all watched 29 years worth of television. Isn't that crazy? Oh, aren't we impressive? You go, everybody. Yeah. Did you know that roller coasters were invented to distract Americans from sin? That's a new one. In the 1880s, businessman LaMarcus Thompson hated that Americans were tempted by hedonistic places like saloons and brothels. So he set out to straighten up one of the most immoral places he could think of, Coney Island in New York. And there he built America's first roller coaster to give New Yorkers some good, clean fun, away from seedier pastimes. Say what? You trying to take away my saloons and brothels? Oh, hell no! Did you know that the dunce cap originally had another meaning? Originally, 13th century philosopher John Duns Scotus believed that a pointed cap would help spread knowledge from the tip to the brain, and his Dunsman followers wore them as a badge of honor. But later, in the 1500s, his ideas became less popular, and the meaning of the dunce cap was turned on its head, becoming something of a joke, and apparently a way for teachers to torment their students. Did you know that women blink more often than men do? Women blink at a rate of 20 times per minute, and men blink 10 times a minute. Is it because we're just dull, lazy Neanderthals sitting around like dullards, staring blankly into space? No. In uncomfortable situations, women react faster than men do. Yeah. We're a bit slow on the draw, I guess. Also, you got to factor in hormonal changes in women, effects of estrogen, puberty, then menopause. They have an excuse. What do we have? Nothing. Did you know the average person takes around 7 minutes to fall asleep? This stage of sleep is also called the alpha stage, and it isn't limited solely to sleep. Those who practice meditation often drop into this range of brain wave activity while meditating, as do those who pray often. Interesting. All I know is that my mind is always racing, and I can't fall asleep as fast as some people. Yeah, Kevin is asleep before his head hits the pillow. Now, meanwhile, I'm tossing and turning. I'm trying to arrange myself, trying to accommodate the two puppies that are trying to position themselves in the bed with us. Sleeping is a lot of work, people. Did you know that only female mosquitoes bite? Male mosquitoes feed only on plant juices, such as nectar, to get the sugar they need for energy and survival. As males do not bite, they cannot transmit diseases. Female mosquitoes, on the other hand, need protein from blood for the development of their eggs they need to lay. Well. This does explain a lot about the female species. Similar to the female praying mantis that bites off the head of their male partner during sex, then devours its corpse for nourishment. Yeah, explain that one. Did you know that King Louis XIV of France, known as the Sun King, was not that sunny and pleasant. In 1674, he was visiting a school. He heard from the schoolmaster that one of the children, a 9-year-old Irish boy named Francis Selden, had made a joke about the king's bald head. Louis was furious. He had a secret warrant drawn up for the child's arrest, and young Selden was thrown into solitary confinement in the Bastille. His parents, members of one of Europe's most richest families, were simply told that he had just disappeared. Days turned to months, months into years, and Louis himself passed away in 1715. Francis spent 69 years in the hole for making fun of the king's baldness. Damn, some people can certainly hold a grudge, and I thought I was bad. Bitter party of one. Did you know there was a crazy law passed in the state of Nebraska back in 1912? The law passed set hard rules of the road. Drivers in the country at night were required to stop every 150 yards, send up a skyrocket, then wait 8 minutes for the road to clear before proceeding cautiously, all the while blowing their horns and shooting off flares. I don't know who thought of this, or what was going on in the countryside of the state of Nebraska, but ain't nothing worth all that nonsense. Did you know that celery has negative calories? Yeah, there's a thought process as whether that actually exists. Is there such a thing as negative calories? Well, it takes more calories to eat a piece of celery than the celery has in it to begin with. Now, scientists in a university study placed this gentleman called Matt Tebbett of Channel 4's Food Unwrapped in a metabolic chamber, which measures the calories ingested and burned while he ate celery in various forms over a period of 12 hours. Now, after being fed both celery raw and in a smoothie, each containing 53 calories, Matt Tebbett burned 72 calories while eating the raw celery and burned 112 calories drinking the smoothie. In both cases, he burned more calories digesting the celery than the celery contained. And now you know how to get swimsuit ready this summer. Celery! Did you know that American Airlines saved $40,000 back in 1987 by eliminating one olive from each salad served in first class? Yeah, Robert Crandall, the head of American Airlines at the time, calculated that if they removed just one olive from every salad served to passengers, nobody would notice and the company would save a lot of money. Now, likewise, Northwest Airlines saved $500,000 in 2011 by cutting limes into 16 pieces instead of 10 pieces for its drink service. See? You can scrimp and save and get extra money for that cruise. Thanks for joining me today for more trivia that you probably didn't know. And on behalf of Kevin and myself, remember, don't just watch our videos. Become regular Cruising with Wheels family members and hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell next to it and you'll get automatic notifications when our videos go live and when we go live. And also, check us out. We're on all the other social media platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat. And remember to always travel safe and cruise often.